I'd like to very warmly welcome you all to this conference. It's titled Innovations in Urban Mobility and Delivery.
In the last few years, technological innovations have enabled many new transportation services like ride-sharing, micro-mobility, and delivery of goods doorstep. But this, I believe, is still the tip of the iceberg.
The biggest change that is going to come is from that angle where the IoT moves into the edge computing world, where the IoT itself is trying to make decisions. The decision, instead of being taken after, it will be taken proactively in real time using these IoT devices.
This is just a starting point when we are collecting all that data. A lot has to, undergo to process this data. At the same time, we should know that what do we want to get out of this data. Sometimes, it's just sitting idle and we don't, you are sitting on a gold mine, but you don't know what to do with it.
The first thought was that the moment you digitize, then the entire labor workforce will be cut down and a lot of jobs will be kind of just go away and disappear. But to be very frank, I can give you a statistical number that, probably our labor has grown by 8 to 10% in the last 4 years, right? But the people have moved to more value-added jobs now.
We need a lot more engineers who are super good on these technologies, because what is happening on this area is we are just getting started. Like what an e-commerce went through between 2000 to 2010, what an entertainment industry went through between 2005 to 2015. Mobility has just gotten started.
Payments is one of the most critical aspect of anything you're trying to deliver, and from a consumer perspective, it is for him it is the most scary moment. As an industry and as a company, we are very, very focused on ensuring that the customer data, especially the card details and anything which is basically traveling, should not be kind of taken away.
And of course, privacy is important. There is no doubt about it. But over the period of time, it has been seen that privacy and technology both can coexist if it is given a regulatory framework and properly if it is managed.
The last year has been steep learning for everybody.
These problems are opportunities for Indian startup ecosystem. We started the company while making these robots in midst of a lockdown, right? And we made these robots in our guest rooms.
More than focusing on the business lens of how do we make our business better, how do we make our people safer is very high in priority.